What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt. Still, today is Thursday, September 8th, 2022. What? It's kickoff day, man. The game starts today, man. Rams, Bills tonight. But on deck for today's show, we preview the season opener between the Lions and the Eagles at Ford Field on Sunday. LL looks at the offense. Coach Mike takes that defense, and I break down who's riding the pain train when I review the first injury reports of the season. But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew on this Thursday for Football Thursday, because our thirst is going to get quenched tonight when NFL is back. I got to bring in my man El Guapo from Yaktown. It's my man Big Huggy. LL Cool Torch. What's going on, my dude?
Was Prowl Nation, and good morning.
Man, and you know he's getting ready for another coaching job this weekend, because he's going to be coaching those young fellas over there at Jackson Northwest on that defensive line. It's my man, who?
And the Wolverine going to be posted up at Ford Field. It's Coach Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fan?
Let's get this thing started
right now.
Let go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We rolling now. We kicking it off today. Go ahead, Curt. What we got?
All right. The Lions entered this first game of the season as only 4-point underdogs to the Eagles. Okay, but bettors are predicting that the game will be middle of the road as far as scoring is concerned, because the over-under for this game is only like 48.5 points. So for you guys who don't bet, so the non-bettors out there, the over-under is the total, what the total combined points are for the game. So basically, what this over-under is 48.5. You can bet either over, it'll be over 48.5 points, or under 48.5 points. And if you pick it right, you win money. So, so that's what it is. 4-point underdogs is not, that is, as far as I'm concerned, I thought it would be more because of the massacre we had last year versus the Eagles last year. But it's only 4 points. That's not a big spread. And the Lions they generally cover. So when they're underdogs. Ford Field is sold out for the first time since 2017 for a game that is a non-Thanksgiving Day game. Man, the city is hyped. The fans are hyped and ready to get back to football. Hard Knock has put Detroit on the map. So you're looking at it. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for the Lions on both sides of the ball. Yeah. Last time Philly came to Detroit, man, we got embarrassed, man. I turned the game off last year when the Eagles came in. I don't think that would be the case this year. I don't think they're going to embarrass us this year, but it's going to be tough because Philly has made some improvements on both sides of the ball. They're not perfect. They have some holes. They have some deficiencies on their team, but they filled in some gaps and some key positions. The Lions will have to play a damn near perfect game to beat the Eagles on Sunday. That's kind of my thoughts on what the game's going to be, needs to be up front. What do you guys think before we get into the breakdown of the offensive defense? Because you guys, just give them your general thoughts on what's going to happen with the game on Sunday.
You know what? It's like I told my team, man. It's going to be a heavyweight fight. Okay, it's going to be a heavyweight fight, and you're going to get punched in the face. Expect to get punched in the face. No heavyweight fighter fights and don't get punched in the face. You're going to get punched in the face. Mm-hmm. It's not about you getting punched in the face. It's how you're going to respond to getting punched in the face. Are you going to come back, or are you going, lay down and like, oh, that hurt. That's too much. I don't want that. I'm not in there like that. I ain't built for that. And I think the Lions is built for it. So I think they're going to get punched. And it's going to be about how many times are they willing to punch back. Like Dan Campbell said in his opening interview, they bite kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna scratch, they're gonna claw, and it's all gonna be on display week one. Like everything that he said in that presser, his opening press conference, is gonna have to be true for the Lions to win that game. And they can. So
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off a lot of what both of y'all just said. Pretty much what Coach Mike just said. I kind of want to see us deliver that punch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got the ability to do that on both sides of the ball. You know, they got some guys that maybe can withstand the punch, but I want to see us go out there and deliver some of the punches as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, I expect this to be a very tough matchup. This was I like this matchup from the beginning. I thought it was going to be a decent, a very good matchup for both sides of offense and defense for us, because they got a decent offensive line, and their defensive line they was already solid, and they improved on that a little bit more. And of course, we got the added revenge factor. I honestly feel like they heard what I was saying, because I was talking a lot of shit about their O-line, about their run game, because before they played us, they didn't really run the game. I think the game right before they played us, like they didn't run the ball until like the second half or something. Like, it was something crazy, whatever it was. I don't remember all of the stats at this moment, but then they came out and did what they did. They proved that they could run the ball and do all those things. So I expect us. I would hope that there's a level of, what I'm saying, get back on that. And yeah, I expect a very, very, very hard fought game, hard hitting on both sides.
Real. Okay, yeah, man. I think that's true, man. I think that it's gonna be a tough matchup, man. It's gonna be a scratch and claw type of contest. Both teams have improved in the offseason. Both teams have added key pieces to their roster. I think Philly's added some bigger names to their roster. Especially on the outside with AJ Brown, and then Bradbury over there on the defensive side of the ball. So it's just gonna be some furniture moving in Ford Field on Sunday, man. And I'm glad the game is sold out. And we're gonna see some good stuff on Sunday, man. I hope we do, man. With all that being said, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, man. You know what I'm saying? It helps us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. Because right here, we are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Y'all home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And the family discussion topic for today is: do you think the Lions win on Sunday? Easy question, yes or no. Do the Lions win? Drop us a comment in the comment section of the video. We will revisit those predictions on Monday and see what you had to say. If they win, if you say yes, tell us why you think they can win, or you think they will lose, why you think they will lose. But, all that being said, man, go ahead and do that. And, if you're going to get yourself some Lions gear, because the season's here, baby, go on over to fanatics.com, links in the description below, man, and go ahead and copy some Lions gear, man. If you put an express rush on it, you might get it for the game. So if you order it today, man, you might put that 2-day shipping on that thing. It's gonna cost you some chips, but you'll get it before Sunday, man. But go ahead and do that. A small portion of the proceeds will only go to help us grow the content on this channel. Hey, man, check us out over there at LNU, man. Lions Nation Unite. We're going to be in the app on Sunday in the game day chat. We're going to be there hanging out, chilling, talking trash, man, with the crew. I'll be in there. Val be in there. My man, Maniac Tim, you know what I'm saying? Depends on, what he doing, you know what I'm saying? He got them tenderoni there on that joint, you know what I'm saying? Oh, LL might be in that thing, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be in that thing. We might be in that thing hanging out, man, talking trash, man, and just being talking Lions football. So the game day chat over there at Lions Nation Unite. You can download the LNU app at the Google, Android, or Apple App Store, or you can go to lionsnationunite.com and go ahead and get on that thing. While you're over there, get yourself some Lions Nation Unite gear, man. LNUshop.com, man. It's always game day in the LNU shop. Now, let's get back to the content, man. All right, first up, we got my man, Big Time from the Big Time over there in Pontiac, man. I know we got the things a little late. We got to go talk about the offense, man, because this offense is what's making this thing go in Detroit, man, right now. So I got to kick it over to my man, Huggy. What's up, man? LL, talk to the people about the offense, man.
Well, it's going to be a very, very tough matchup for our offense. I thought it was going to be that before, an unexpected injury to Big V. But I still expect the offensive line to play real solid, man. It's going to be a very, very, very tough matchup. It's already rumblings that about how they're going to try to stack up to stop our run game. Out there, with packages with Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargraves, and Jordan Davis out there. But good thing is we're going to push them boys around too. Good. Y'all big and y'all strong. It's just going to hurt y'all a little bit more when y'all fall down on y'all backside. So, we're going to get out there. We're going to get in that run game. At least I expect us to at least try to. I was listening to the Detroit Lions podcast last night with I can never remember the host name in there.
Chris
is on there.
Chris and Jeff. Chris is the one guy, and then Jeff Risden from from Lions Wire.
Shout out to those guys. Shout out to those guys. And he made a joke. He said, good thing that Swift doesn't run between the tackles anyway. So, if you want to look at it that way, good thing. We can run it, maybe try and stretch it out, run some of those stretch plays that we actually have success with. So, we also got to deal with their secondary. I'm not too scared of that. You already know I call him a medium play Slay anyway. I don't give a shit about Darius Slay. I didn't think he was that good when he was here anyway. So I expect some of our guys to be able to get open. We got some good guys over here, man. We got some speedy guys. It's gonna be up to y'all's friend to go ahead and live up to some of the expectations that we placed on him. And I honestly think that he will. I think Jared Goff is gonna have a decent game. I think we're gonna have a decent game overall. Hard fought game, very, very, very competitive on both sides of the ball. But offensively, of course, it's gonna take a whole lot. We got a big hole in our offensive line. We got to see who they're going to use to field that, and exactly what the game plan is going to be around that. I hope that doesn't change our game plan too much, but if it does, I hope it's successful. I hope that it is a successful game plan. You guys got any thoughts on the offensive side?
Yeah, for real. You know what it is, man. Control the ball. Going to control the clock by running the ball effectively. All right. It's really simple for me. Don't turn the ball over. Got to protect the ball. Protect Goff at all costs. We got to keep that, man. Because he go down, man. Any chance that we got for this game is going to be on the shoulders of Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we can get, if we run the ball effectively, then we can definitely have a better game with play action. And here's the thing for me. I say stay away from those guys on the outside. Stay away from Slade. Stay away from Badbury, man. Attack the middle of the field. Attack the middle of the field. The young fella that, you know what I'm saying, the Kobe Dean's not that great in coverage. You know what I'm saying? He's a good off the ball linebacker, but he's not a coverage linebacker. So attack that middle of the field. Use your tight ends. Use Amon-Ra St. Brown. Attack that middle of the field and keep them off balance, man. Play action. You're gonna have to find the matchups that's gonna work. I think that's a matchup for me. I think that will work for the Lions. Is attack the middle of the field, man. I think we'll be okay with doing that.
Man, I'm kind of mad at you, Curt. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. So just to kind of branch off that a little bit, this is gonna be a true test for DeAndre Swift. You're gonna have to run in between the tackles today or on Sunday, bro. Getting to the outsides, we all know that Darius Slay is a very good corner tackling at the line of scrimmage. He's a very good man corner. That secondary, is pretty good. The defensive line is man, that's ridiculous on that line, man. Having Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox up there, man. So what's gonna have to happen is Hockenmania is gonna have to run wild.
They're gonna
have to run wild. Hockenson is gonna have to loosen up that coverage, and really, what I believe is they're gonna have to attack the middle of that field in the pass game first to set up the run. I think they're gonna have to loosen up those linebackers and kind of spread that defensive line a little bit to make lanes for Swift to run. And if Swift doesn't run in between the tackles like Deuce wants him to, then we're gonna have to get Jamal and Craig in there to
bring the lefty.
I mean, and I hate to be that type of dude, but this is being honest. Like no bullshit. We have to attack the middle of the field. That big hole in between the linebackers and the safeties is where we need to be in the D line and linebacker, and we got to just use Hockenmania, probably go double tight with a running back and twins, and we just gotta attack the middle of the field, man. Some in route, like a shallow in route with a medium post over top, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe we delay Swift out the backfield with a wheel route, you know what I'm saying? Just attack the middle of the field, man, and loosen that up, man, and that's the key to winning.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to play tempo. It's gonna have to be fast because you had a big bodies up there. You play at a quicker pace. Well, they can't reset. You know what I'm saying? It's harder for them to reset when you play tempo like that. When you get them on the ropes and you get them moving, then you start playing tempo. Once you see some success attacking the middle, you get the tempo. Let's go. Let's get to the line. Let's get the next play going. Because you get the Fletcher Cox and you get Jordan Davis, they get the breathing heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to substitute them out. You make it difficult for them to sub out packages. That's what I'm saying. Like, you keep them big guys on the field. You keep them weary, you keep them running. So, you know what I'm saying? I know because like they're always trying to sprint forward. They're going forward all the time. And they're trying to get to the quarterback. If we can keep them running and keeping them on pace as far as keeping them having to try to get to the quarterback, I think we can. We think we tire them out a little bit. I'm not saying a lot. I'm just saying a little bit. Just if you keep it where, even if you keep them to the line and you're not even running the play right away, but you get them to the line, they can't sub. You know what I'm saying? Because well, go ahead, Ella. Go ahead.
So do y'all think that this is the marquee matchup of this game, offensive line, our offensive line versus their defensive line?
Yeah, because definitely.
I'm with y'all.
It's gonna be about us utilizing the halfback draws to stop the aggression, to slow the aggressiveness in the D line, and utilizing our screen game to take advantage of their defensive line being so aggressive. Like, we're gonna have to,
that's
Ben Johnson is gonna have to put that in there, because that's the only way that's gonna slow that penetration.
Because they got some furniture movers.
Good thing you mentioned that, Coach Mike, because last year we were a pretty decent screen team as well with Swift. So that might be something that we see a whole lot of on Sunday. I'm just hoping for a good game. Either way, I do expect to win. I want to backtrack this a little bit, because I'm like, the win ain't that important. The win is important. I don't want to make it seem like I'm okay with them losing. I want to win this first game. But I don't have have expectations for this season. I'm saying we got to at least get 7, and anything beyond that is bonus for me. But this is a must win. I want to see us come out and I want to see us get this big win. But it does kind of soften the blow, because I'm not even gonna give us an excuse. I want us to win this game. But of course, go ahead and throw us some thumbs up in the right out there. Throw us some likes. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please join the conversation. If you think that our O-line versus their D-line is a good matchup, let us know. Let us know some of the things that you see out there as well, because we'll be coming back on Monday. So drop some of your game observations in there as well. Go ahead. What we got next, Curt?
All right, so what I'm saying, we got to pay some more bills, man. Hey, if you want to hang out with us outside of this, outside of the show, man, hang out with us on your favorite social media platforms, man. You see them up on the screen, man. Hang out with us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, man. And Thursdays are always a good day to go on over to my man LL's Instagram, because it's always Thursdays over there. That dude let me take a little quench my thirst. So I ain't got to go to his page on Thursday with that man, or go to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com, man. Hang out with us over there. We got some content over there. While you're over there, click on the link for LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. Get yourself some Prowl Nation gear, man. It's just what we do, man. Be a part of the show, man. Support the show. We support y'all. Y'all support us, man. And that's how we get down right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Yo, home for Detroit Lions News and Rumors, man. Now it's time to kick it over to my man, because he's a defensive coach anyway. So why don't we talk about defense with somebody else? Let's go on over to my man, Coach Mike Jones, to talk about the defense, man.
And it's about the line. Just like it is on the other side of the ball. It's about that defensive line. Can that defensive line control the game? We put a lot into that D line, okay? And there's a couple guys that are out, but we have Julian Okwara returning, so that's a good. Whether he'll play more linebacker or edge or kind of mix between, we don't know yet. But that D line has to get after it. They have to get after it. They have to put pressure on Jalen Hurts and make it so that we don't have to worry about the outsides, right? Like Hutchinson, Harris, Kaminsky. I know he plays more inside, but he's like a tweener, kind of like he can do both. Those guys have to control the game, because I'm worried about Dallas Goedert taking advantage of our linebackers. We have unproven guys right there. I mean, we got a second-year player. We got a rookie right there. We got Alex Anzalone, who just, he's really a cover guy, but he's toting that mic right now, and that's my worry. And then, so it all starts up front. Up front is the pressure, because it's not proven whether Jalen Hurts can sit back in that pocket and just continue to throw darts. like a Tom Brady, like to continue. You know what I'm saying? He's going to use more of his athleticism. And if we're in that package where we control the outsides and we can let the linebackers and Aleem McNeil focus on that middle, you know, I think that's the ball game right there. Michael Brocker's got to bring his A game. He got to strap up. He got to strap up. And it should be easier for him switching to that one gap scheme where he can attack instead of having to hold people up to let linebackers fill. So I'm hoping Michael Brockers can really, you know, be something and do something, man. But I don't really have any expectations on our linebackers. I don't. Actually, I mean, realistically, I expect them to struggle against that Philly offense. Because Dallas Goedert is good. Miles Sanders is good. So I just don't know, man. And that secondary, they got some talent, but again, they're young. So it's really on that D line, man. It's on that D line about what we gonna do, because that you can be young and still be successful. So the NASCAR package, man. Charles Harris, Hutchinson, man. That hey.
I'm telling you, I think it's time for us to dust off that Silver Rush, that logo and that moniker, man, and bring it back to Detroit, because I think we got some fast guys on that defensive line. We're gonna cause some havoc, man, for real. For me, I think it's stop the run. We've been playing an effective run defense all preseason, so why not stop it now? Stop the run, and then you have to make sure, like you said, you get good pass rush on Jalen Hurts and make him rush his throws. Make him rush, you know what I'm saying? Don't let him set his feet, make him rush, make him, you know what I'm saying, collapse that pocket, like you said, man. Everything starts up front, like just to reiterate what you said, man. Spy on Hurts. Spy on him. Have a spy on that dude, man, at all times, because when he gets loose in that run game, he can create havoc. I've been watching Jalen Hurts since he was at Alabama, watching him out there, especially out there at Oklahoma. That guy he's a danger in the run game. And that was one of the things that hurt us when we played the Falcons, man. That hurt us when we played mobile quarterbacks that can get out there and run. So we have to put a spy on him and make sure that we keep him contained in the run game. And lastly, certainly not least, you have to play smart coverage on the outside. You know what I'm saying? If you find a situation where you guys are struggling, get them some help over the top. You know what I'm saying? Double the guys on the outside, make them beat you underneath, man. But you're gonna have to play, because those guys on the outside, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, will absolutely shred us if we let them get loose in the secondary. So you have to play smart coverage on them guys. I think we're gonna see a lot of sub packages playing against Philly with a lot of nickel and a lot of dime, because they're gonna try to spread the field out, and then that's where we're gonna have to play smart coverage from our linebackers. They're gonna have to spy on that run. Derek Barnes is gonna have to play, and Rodrigo had to play downhill to make sure we make some effective plays in the run game. So, with that being said, man, what you got, Elo?
Yeah, you know, you guys pretty much said it all. I like our matchup this time around, though. I think we are strong where we need to be against you know, a quarterback kind of like Jalen Hurts. You know, for those mobile guys, you kind of got to collapse the pocket, or you like to sometimes. You know, collapse it from the middle. You know, outside guys rush and contain at the same time. So I think we got a perfect setup for that. I still want to see us attacking, though. I think we can put some pressure on Jalen Hurts, make him make some mistakes. Even though I do like Jalen Hurts, I don't like a lot of the talk that he gets. You know, I feel like he should get a little bit more respect, a little bit more opportunity out there. Even though, you know, it seems to be that they're building around him. But just the talk around him he's not getting the respect that I think that he should. I think that we can. I think our defense is going to be solid enough, at least to stop the run, like you guys said. We got to start there, stop the run, and let everything else follow after that.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, I just real quick, I think that just to kind of caveat off that, I believe that pressure on Jalen Hurts and man on the outside is going to have to be what we do. Make Jalen Hurts throw them darts. Make him throw them darts. And if we man up on the outside and we constantly bring pressure, you know, to make him turn into a pocket passer, strictly pocket passer. And I think we'll be all right.
Quick question. Are y'all concerned at all? Because I think Curt might have mentioned it as well. You know how, at least in preseason, you know, you can't count preseason too much, but you know, we didn't look that good against mobile quarterbacks. Are you concerned at all, or you think we're going to be able to keep him contained?
I think it would be all right because of the fact that we call really very vanilla defenses versus, especially the first game of the preseason, and that was where it was the mobile quarterback really beat us again in Atlanta, but very vanilla scheme. So I think we'll be all right. I think that Aaron Glenn will drop a good scheme versus Jalen Hurts to keep him contained in the run game. Hopefully, all right, man. So hey, with all that being said, man, we got to keep this show moving, man. If you like the content, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, man. Drop us a comment. What do you think so far, man? What are your keys for the defense, man? Drop us a comment in the comment section of the video. We know you're gonna talk about it in the live chat, but the comments, man, they help us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself, man. And we appreciate hearing from you right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. Now it is time, man. This is my guys segment right here, man. I always loved it when Jim talked about who's on the choo-choo. It's time for the pain train to see who is on the injury report for both teams. First time up. All right, so for the Lions, we got my man John Comiskey on the defensive line, man. He was out with an illness yesterday, did not practice. Tommy Kramer, guard, back injury, man. That's key for us because we were looking at him to replace Big V. And here's an update. I don't know if y'all asked about that. We'll talk about it in a little bit. We'll talk about Big V in a minute. All right, so we got my man Levi Onwuzurike. He was out with a back injury as well yesterday for the defensive line. Chris Board, linebacker, limited yesterday with a knee. You got my man Ifatu Melifonwu, the safety. He was limited yesterday with a hamstring, as well as Julian Okwara. He was limited yesterday with a hamstring issue as well. Center Frank Ragnow was limited yesterday with a groin injury. That's a big thing. We need to keep him on the field. Lord knows we need that fella. And I don't know what this is. Our kicker was limited with a right groin injury. Man, that's not good. When you have your kicker got a groin injury, man, that's come on, man. We need you to need that leg out there, brother. So, man, go ahead and heal up, Austin. We need you on Sunday, brother, because that dude on the practice squad is trash. All right, let's go on over to our Eagles, man. To the Eagles for their pain train, man. You got defensive end Derek Barnett. He was limited yesterday with a rib injury. Javon Hargrave, the defensive tackle, man. He got to get on the good foot because he had a toe injury that limited him yesterday in practice. Josiah Scott, man, the cornerback, man, he had that hammy issue yesterday as well, limited in practice. And Miles Sanders, their good running back over there, he was a full participant, though, with the hamstring issue as well. That is your pain train for this week's, man. We will not we only get really one this week because Thursday is another pain train, but we do free for all Friday, so you won't hear about that from us right here unless you got a big update and somebody's out for the game. But that's your pain train, man. Hopefully we can get these guys healthy and get them on the field for Sunday, man. I think the one guy I'm not looking for him, checking for him at all is Levi. I think he sits out this first game. But that is your pain train, man. Now it is time for us to do my favorite thing on the show. It is time for us to zip our lip for what we had to talk about and talk about what you had to say about yesterday's show. It's time for the comment cards, baby, on this Thursday. First up, we got my man. It's the law firm. Y'all know who it is. Joseph Merschlock and Associates, man. He says Hard Knocks cool. Enjoy the show. Go Lions with a football emoji.
All right, thanks for the comment. King SJ says, Josh Woods getting named the captain was definitely a surprise for me, but congrats to him. Hope he balls out. Can't wait for Sunday. Yes. Congrats to Josh Woods on being named team captain. Let's go Sunday, baby.
Casey Bay Boy says something very interesting. Being concerned about a Blau redemption is wild. It is just when it comes to conference play and him sharing the playbook. I'm him like man, I don't like it.
I don't think it's about him redeeming himself against the Lions. I think Coach, like you said, him sharing what his knowledge of the team with his counterparts over there in Minnesota. Because I'm not scared of Blau on the field.
No.
We ain't scared of him. All right, my man Grand 012, man. What's going on, Grand 0? He says Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And let me get my Irish accent. Top of the morning to all y'all gents questions. 3 keys to how the Lions beat the Eagles. I think we kind of cover that, right? 3 keys: stop the run, run the ball effectively, and don't turn the ball over. There you go. We could, okay.
Yeah.
How about that? That's good. We good with that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right.
always
So,
the key.
all right. So, well, all right. Hey, those are our 3 keys right there. Those are good keys for you, man. Thank you for joining in, man. One pride to you too, as well, Grand Zero.
New to me on the comment cards. Benjamin Moon said, "Yaktown represent." Yeah, right. Are you from Pontiac? What's up, man? Let us know. If you throw a comment, you know where you from, who you. Don't put who you be with, but you know, shout out. You know, what up, Pontiac?
Yeah, because you don't want nobody telling themselves.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Heard that. So is it Lion Eyes?
Okay.
Lion Eyes. I thought we were talking about Godwin when they said he isn't that athletic. Okay. Because it was between those two and Godwin's name even flashed on the screen during that. What was he reverting to? I forgot.
They were talking about Craig Reynolds. Yeah.
They were definitely talking about Craig
Reynolds.
When they started talking about God, when they were saying about how his speed was, how fast he was, how he can run all day and stuff.
Okay, yeah, but
you put them two guys together, man. I would take Craig Reynolds 10 out of 10 times before I take God. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if y'all like the content, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. And do me some favor, man. Hit the notification bell so you know when you get fresh content from us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Yo, home, brother, for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Man, now it's time for everyone else's favorite segment of the show. I guess is what they tell him, man. My man Granzier always has him a cup of coffee with Dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste, man. Go on over to the Facebook page, links in the description below, and get yourself some great desserts over there. I will talk with her soon about if she's going to be running another football special for this season. So go ahead and check it out over there, man. It's custom cookies and desserts, man. You're going to love them. If you don't do the Facebook thing, go over to TikTok and Instagram and check out all that beautiful dessert footage. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. All right. So a couple quick updates, man. One quick update for you. Big V. I know you guys asked yesterday. Dan Campbell said in the presser yesterday that it is a back injury. So I think it is for Big V. He aggravated the back injury he had in the preseason, that last preseason game where he was kind of holding his back and kind of grimacing. So he's out with a back injury for now. Gonna miss 4 games at least, but hopefully we should get him back on that offensive line real soon, like I tell you all the time. So, all right, so now it's time for us to do what, man? It's time for our game predictions. What the score is going to be. I will go last. What you got? I'll push up to LL first. What is your score prediction for the game on Sunday?
I'm still going to say Lions win 27-24. Let's go.
27-24 Lions. Okay, what you got, Coach Mike?
That's what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna switch up a little bit. Then I'm gonna say 26-23.
Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be the asshole of the group, man. I think we compete. I just don't think we have enough firepower as far as to stop them on defense. I think we're still learning a little bit. So I got 38-28 Eagles. That's my score. 38-28 Eagles.
They're gonna run it up? Not like that, Curt. Don't do it, Curt.
I gotta speak my truth, brother. Y'all speak your truth. I speak my truth, man. 38-28 Eagles. That's a lot, but that's closer than what we had last year. They put 80 on it last year.
That's last year. Last year, baby. Come on now.
38-28 Eagles, man. I think with the improvements that they have on the offensive side of the ball makes them more dangerous. And I think we're still gonna have the first game of the year, I think we're still gonna have some struggles on defense until we kind of get everything worked out. Because you look at it, the defense didn't work a lot as a total unit this preseason. So I still think they have some things to work out. You gotta look at like Michael Brockers. I don't think he played a snap during preseason. I don't think I remember seeing him on the field. Very little. So, and he's a starter defensive tackle. So there's still gonna be some things to work out on that defense, man. I just think it's going to be a struggle. That's just me. I'm not wishing. Now, don't get it twisted, man. Please, y'all SOL fans that say, oh, Curt's the SOL guy, blah, blah, blah. No, man, I'm just being realistic, man. I don't want the Lions to lose on Sunday. I'm not telling you I want the Lions to lose on Sunday. I'm just giving my score prediction, man. I don't think we win this one, but I damn sure think we're going to break the brakes off of Washington Commanders next week. That's just my feeling for the game. But, you know, I hope the Lions, what was that? You plan for the worst, but you hope for the best. How about that? So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and take that quick walk on over to the Wall of Fame, baby. All right, first up, we got my man Detroit Drew. For all your Pistons coverage, they got some fresh new jerseys that came out yesterday, man. So go over there and check out my man Detroit Drew and his Pistons content, along with Everything King, man. He does some great Pistons work over there as well. And for you Michigan fans, he does Michigan as well. So go check out my man Everything King over there in his YouTube channel. You got my man Shane the Insano, Dan Spanos is in the building, my man Q or David Anderson, and George Eagle rounds out our bronze members. Cap Ice Cold, Batman of the 313, and Henry Wallace wraps up our silver members. And then our gold members, man, we had a good, fun time with my man Paul Jarose. My man Michael Hutt came through for a minute over in our gold members meeting yesterday at 3 p.m., man. It was fun catching up with you guys, man. If you want to do that, go ahead and join that. But you got my man North End Kens in the building. You know he's going to be in the building on Sunday because he's always at the game. We got my man Michael Lewis. You got Lady Lionel of Douche Bagia. Dominic Davis and the jazzy one, big Paul Jarose out there in California, man, always holding it down in the Gold Members Meet, man. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click that join now button in the description. Time for final thoughts for today's show, man. Your feelings going into the Philly game.
I still feel good, man. That big V loss is a big blow. But it's just somebody got to step up. Rather be Logan Stenberg. Well, it's probably gonna be Logan Stenberg now because Tommy Kramer, if that was the plan, you know, he's dealing with something. So let's go, Mr. Nasty. Let's show it. You know, we had high expectations for our offensive line. Don't let us down. Let's go out there and let's get this great big old win on Sunday. And
man,
of course, have a great Thursday.
Man, I always think about Friday after next Friday. When I hear that, you talking about Mr. Stenberg, talking about Mr. Nasty. Mr. Nasty time.
Okay. All right. Don DC Curry. You know what? I just want to say that I really hope that this maneuver happens. I hope they put Evan Brown in at center for Ragnow slides over the guard. And we just run behind Ragnow and Sewell, man. I believe that's the key formula for us to keep this thing going. But you know, I wish all my goodness on the Lions. I'll be out there tailgating. Why? Because Saturday is my birthday, man. So
Happy birthday.
Thank you. We're about to turn up, man, and you know, and bring one home for the Honolulu Blue.
Okay, Wolver Lion, you gonna be celebrating on Saturday? You gonna be at the tailgate at the Michigan game too?
I don't know. I might. It depends, man. Yeah, it depends.
Okay, all right. So happy birthday to you, Coach Mike, man, in advance. That's what I'm talking about, man. And hopefully we can get some Wolver Lion good stuff this weekend and have a win on both fronts, man. But for that being said, man, thank you guys for checking us out right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. I looking at all the maneuvers they were trying to do yesterday in practice, moving Penei Sewell into guard, you know, Frank Ragnow, you know, some of those things that they were trying to do. I think Hank Fraley he'll get it right. That's the one coach on the Lions. Definitely, I trust a lot of them, but the one guy I have no doubt that I trust Hank Fraley big time. So I think he would do his job and make sure he has the guys ready to go for whoever starts on Sunday in place of Big B. But man, it's Saturday. Saturday we got Wolverines. Sunday we got Lions. Man, it's just a great time to be a football fan. You got football tonight. You got our old friend Matthew Stafford going up against the Bills, man. Good luck to those teams. Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do your thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't checking for you, but I ain't mad at you. How about that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with all that being said, man, thank you guys for checking us out right here in Detroit Lions on the Prowl, man. It's Thursday. You got football tonight. You got football tomorrow, college football. You got football on Saturday and Sunday, man. What a great time to be alive. But you got to finish work. So I know it's Thursday. The grind's getting a little hard, man, because you had a short week because Monday was a holiday. And now you've had like 20 meetings that could have been emails or Slack messages or just a Post-it note on your computer. Go ahead, take a deep breath, collect yourself, and get back at it, man. If you need some help, go ahead and ask for it, man. September is Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you need to get your mental health checked out, go ahead and get it, man. It's not sometimes you can't do it by yourself. You need some professional help, man. So go ahead and get that thing taken care of, man. Your mentals are getting checked out. It's not just for you. It's for your loved ones. It's for the people who care about you. So go ahead and get your mental health checked out. With all that being said, I know you didn't have some good lunch today, man. Thank you for hanging out with us right here in Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit News and Rumors. So go ahead and get that crumbs off your face from that Big John steak and onions, that Subway, that Quiznos, or whatever else. Man, finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim. Go Mounties.